is it. I'm driving home, and this time tomorrow, Rock2ober 2024 will be finished, and yeah, it's oh, there's a big truck in front of me, just trying to figure out how to negotiate it so I can speak to you while avoiding death. G'day guys, One Man Clan, and I had a bit of a rough day on a personal level, but it's kind of over. It's 10:47 p.m. now, so it's kind of like it's over now. And now, it was a good day. I had a good day in the end. It turned out a good day, and tomorrow's very exciting. This is just totally self-indulgent diary, my thoughts, hopes and dreams. Rock2ober, Q&A with the One Man Clan. So what am I thinking about tomorrow? What am I anticipating? Well, as always, my main thing right now is just to make sure that I didn't make any mistakes. Last year, I made a mistake with the walls. I was just telling the guys today at today's practice session, test session. Thanks guys for coming. Thanks for helping out. I really appreciate it. The patience. Some are not as patient as others, but I know others are. You know. Last year there's a thing of the walls. We've got walls. The maps get walled off. Significant strategic areas of the map get walled off. And this is for those that don't know. And if there's less than X number of defenders, the walls come up basically. And there's a little thing that keeps track of what are you doing. And there's this street, it's 80 k's per hour, and for some reason people do 60 or something. It's like they don't read the signs. Always in the middle lane. It's like, what are you doing? It's just, if you're going to go slow, go on the left. Confusing the Americans, you go to the right. Anyway, so the algorithm is every now and then it just checks the number of players, and it tests if there's not enough defenders, put the walls up or put them down, whatever. But I made a mistake, which was I thought I set the number to 9, thinking 9 total players. But the number is the number of defenders, not total number of players. So we had like 17 people, and the walls were still up because half of 17 is 8.5, whatever, which is less than 9. So the wall stayed up. Anyway, to cut a long story short, the wall stayed up, and I was like, come on, man, where's all the mine action? Rock2ober mine, very important spot. Anyway, so that's been fixed. Tomorrow, the walls will be down. Tested it today, and yeah, so that's good. There won't be that issue. The other issue is the marching band not playing in the second half. I might leave it though. So what? 5-minute pre-match. Because I'm telling you, these matches, I'm going to be... I consulted with the players, by the way, because I thought, originally I thought, look, make it 72 minutes a game. And then someone else, because I said, look, I'd rather have 90 minutes, but it might be too much. And someone else pointed out that, that used to be like a normal length of a game in the old days, in the golden era. And I'm thinking, well, yeah, I don't mind. Okay, so the consensus seems to... Well, you know what? I don't know if it's the consensus, but... There's support. There was support for the idea of having 90-minute games, and I think 90 minutes is fantastic. It's a movie, and so that's I'm excited about that. And who the hell would complain? This is the thing. Who the hell would complain about it? Oh, the game's going for too long. Really? I mean, if you're complaining about having sex with a girl and it's, this is taking too long, man. Can we get this over and done with? I mean, come on. enough already. It's like, okay, that person's not really into it. Yeah, I know, always those types of metaphors. I like them. And I look at that. These lights are on at some kind of sports ground, and it looks really good. Why are they on now? The ground is empty. What are they testing? There's someone. What are they doing? Anyway. Ooh, up ahead, amber lights flashing. What, the lights aren't working? What's going on? Anyway. So, 90 minutes it's going to be. 92 minutes to be precise, including the two. Oh, maybe it should be 95, the 5-minute pre-match. Whatever. Anyway. Let me get through this weird intersection with the flashing amber lights, which means what are we supposed to do? I'm just going to slow down and enter cautiously. Seems safe enough. What the hell happened? Anyway. I don't know what the rules are for amber lights intersections. Just proceed carefully, or... Anyway. What else is on my mind? How many of the old schoolers will come? And, if you're an old schooler listening to this and you didn't play, whatever. People do what they want to do. What can you say? It would be nice. I have this fantasy that everybody, can just get together once a year. Or maybe that's not how they think. Maybe people think, well, either you're in it or they retire. Retirement means retirement. But even retired football players, don't they still watch the Super Bowl? Don't retired boxers still watch the, or maybe they feel bad saying, oh, gee, what's the point of watching? Because that used to be me, I used to do this and that. Well, maybe that's the difference. Anyway. So, I'm excited to see how many people are going to be there. I did a list of definites, definitely, probably, and possibly. And what's weird is a lot of the people that I thought were possibly are actually definites. I'm not going to give it away. And I'm like, oh, wow, okay, cool. They contact me and say, yeah, I'm going to play. I'm like, oh, wow, awesome. And others that are I thought were definites are like, oh, I'll see what I can do. Which is really oh, man. There's a couple of regulars that have kind of disappeared the last... I'm going to name one, Wolfgang. Dude, where have you been? You're still there, you're popping up. I know you're busy, I don't remember. Sorry if you've already told me, but the reason why. But I know it's late in the UK. But anyway, that'd be great to see Wolfgang there, because he's like, he's like a brother. He's a regular dude. He's not the occasional drop-in. He's like the bread and butter player. So it makes me sound boring, but you know what I mean. He's like part of the, It's funny because we don't know each other. Well, we kind of do, but we don't. And you think it doesn't really matter, but it kind of does. Because I know with rock bands, there's a camaraderie, and it's not just about the band and the music and the girls and the money and it's also about it's a social thing. It's the boys, the band, the lineup. And when someone quits the band, sometimes other people quit as well. It's just not the same anymore. I'm talking about big bands that have already made it. It's kind of like not fun anymore. And as a kid, you think, well, what? Come on, man, you're crazy. You got a world tour and people screaming and clapping, blah, blah. Why would you give that up just because there's a lineup change? But I kind of get it now, because once you've done it, it's like if every AGR player quit tomorrow, the ones I know, and for argument's sake, 16 new ones joined, it subconsciously make me think, maybe I should do something else with my life and move on if everybody else has, and let this new generation take over. And it wouldn't be the same. Even the dudes that are annoying be like, well, it's because I know everyone's moves. I know what they do and the way they think, and that's the exciting part of it. This is the beauty of having this little niche cult thing we have. It's funny because every downside has an upside, you know? The downside with having very few players is that is an actual community of people that you know each other that were, you know, I remember with TF2 was, as big as TF2 was when I got into it, obviously full service, it was exciting, but it never quite felt like, I felt like I was just one part of the crowd, just another random dude. So it's a strange thing. I think at the end of the day, there's a lot of reasons people play these games. Obviously, one is the sense of achievement, of getting stuff done, especially part of a team. You know, we don't have that tribal. It's like that sports thing. You know what I mean? We used to, you know, typically the average dude throughout history has gone out with the boys and hunted. And that's what we do. You go that way and I'll do this, and you go blah, 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 and then after all we know what we're doing, and we're in the zone. Catch the kangaroo. You're on that side, and you're the guy. I know you're the fast runner, you're faster than me, but I've got better eyesight. I've got better instinct. I know where it's going to go. And I'll follow behind, and we've got that little system worked out. And we catch our thing, we come back to the village with the kangaroo, and the chicks reward us in the way only chicks can. Or maybe not, who knows. Maybe they had whining, whinging, complaining women back then. The elk you caught last time was bad, it was bigger. Well, babe, you know, they were smaller this year. Well, if you really love me, you'd get a bigger one. Well, look, it's plenty of us to eat. Oh, right, so I don't deserve a bigger elk, is that what you're saying? I didn't say that. Well, you might as well have. Babe, I don't understand, what are you upset about? Well, if you don't know why I'm upset, then there's no point in me telling you. Is that the caveman thing? Who knows? Anyway. Well, okay, so it's 11 o'clock. What am I going to do? I'm going to go home. I'm going to just increase the speed of the door, the power generator door. When you crack open the power generator, when you damage the power generator. Man, this is the thing. I feel bad. All the guys that don't know what I'm talking about, the new guys. There's a power generator. This is the thing. It's tough, man. Because if I stop and explain things for the new guys, the gurus are going to be like, oh, jeez, go on, we already know this shit. But anyway, there's a power generator in Rock 2, and just turning right, and you damage it. Oh, that's the other thing. You can't see blood on it to show the damage. It'd be nice to have some kind of meter. Oh man, it's so tempting to fix these things up, but it's late at night. I've got to get some sleep, but I'm not going to show fucking sleep deprived for Rock2ober, man. I want to be nice and fresh and enjoy it and totally focused. But that was so cool to have an actual meter showing how much damage you're doing. Or was the surprise better? You know what? I'm going to leave it. Fuck the meter. But I will put blood just so that it's obvious when you're damaging it. But this is the thing that could be really fucking complicated. I think it used to do it, didn't it? It used to do it. You damage the power generator. I think everything you damage, maybe smoke should come off it. How do you know it's damaging? Damaging is normally blood. So how would you show damage on something that's a machine, damaging a machine? I don't know. Anyway, look, I'm going to go home. I'm going to have a midnight or 11 p.m. coffee. I'm going to increase the speed that the power door. There's a generator. There's a generator in Rock 2. And if you damage it to a certain extent, the power dies, I think, 60 seconds. And if I remember correctly, the spotlights don't work. The door to the flag room opens, the one from the next to the force field. So in other words, the blue have completely filled the flag room with defence, the way to the flag room, the alternative path comes open, becomes available, that doorway. Man, I'm excited. And we've been getting a lot of people lately. We've been getting 12, 14. Do we crack 14? But, well into the double digits. So really, if we just get 10 of the returning people back, that brings us to 22 or something, and then 10 curious new guys, I don't know, man. I don't know. If all the players returned... Anyway, by the time you're listening to this, it's probably all over by now. I might upload this just before. Yeah, whatever. But anyway, I've arrived at my destination now. And in advance, thanks everyone. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. It's going to be exciting. I've even borrowed someone's laptop just in case my computer dies or something goes wrong. And that's it. 2 halves. And you know what? If people want to stick around and play a third game, I'm going to play. Because one year I thought, let's do another map. But someone said, well, it's Rock2ober, let's do Rock2ober. So we did it a third time. And you know what? The true fans love it. Who gives a shit? If you love a band and they do an encore, a 4th, 5th encore, a true fan's going to be like, yeah, whatever, man, keep it coming. Keep it coming. For once a year concert, why leave me wanting more? You're not going to be back for a year. Anyway. Having said that, we do play every week, Ideally, there will be no need for Rock2ober. But anyway. Solve the flat around here. That's it, guys. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to get ready, and I will see you in... It's 11:03 in 11 hours. How about that? Is it 11 hours? Yeah, 11:03 will be 10 a.m. for me. Jeez. Okay, see you later.